today we're going to look at IGN's list of best office chairs for working and, of course, gaming. So IGN is a huge gaming and tech news website. So we're going to see what they think about office chairs. Are their picks legit or are they a bit of a scam? So the first chair in the list, these guys have not seen the list yet. Their number one pick for the best office chair is the Anthros chair.
Well, you didn't let me look at the list, but now that I know what it is, I don't know, Ryan, you kick it off. What do you think?
I'm honestly really surprised by the pick. I wasn't expecting them, one, to pick an expensive chair, and two, to pick an expensive non-Herman Miller steel case Hayworth chair. So I actually give them props for kind of going out of the bubble. Like most companies wouldn't make a pick like this. Do I think that there's better picks for most people? Probably, just based on the price point and kind of the specifics of the chair. But I mean, for a lot of people, it is going to be the best chair. So I don't hate the pick at all. I'm just kind of surprised by it. I kind of give them props for being willing to kind of go out of the safety zone.
And I think you hit on a good note there where he said it's, we like the chair,
right?
But it is not necessarily for everyone. So it's a bit of an interesting pick in that sense. But what do you think, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, I think the stuff that the author said about this, the person who was the reviewer obviously has used the chair and understands the chair pretty well. It definitely has one of the best seats in the business, if not the best, because it's got those cutouts for your sit bones. I love the seat pad. They re-envisioned, I guess they changed that seat pad recently. I think it was a big improvement for sure. It's more comfortable. As far as like the rest of the chair build quality, I think it is one of the best chairs build wise. And so yeah, if you fit this chair and you like the way that it sits, it could absolutely change your sitting experience. So I think it's a solid pick for sure.
Yep. And they nailed it with one of the negatives too. It does. They say that it has an adjustment period, which I think is very true.
Yep.
So just because you sit in the chair and maybe you don't love it right away, give it some time and you might come around to it. So, okay, so overall, we're pretty happy with that first pick. This next one, maybe not as much. We got the Sihu M18 as the best budget office chair. What do you guys think?
I think this is probably just a go-to pick based on Amazon reviews and number of chairs sold on Amazon would be my guess. This is one of Amazon's most popular chairs. I very much question the credibility of the reviews on this chair just because I think it's hot garbage. For the price that you're paying, I don't even think it's worth it at like low 100s. I think there's a lot of better options, including literally a kitchen chair. I would rather sit in my dining room chair that has a little bit of padding on it than the Sihu just because it's so uncomfortable. It's going to fit very few people, very little adjustments, and there's just a lot of literal pain points on the chair that physically poke you. Not a comfortable experience in my opinion. So I get why they picked it. It's a very, very easy pick for a super inexpensive chair because it's sold a ton on Amazon, but I don't know how much experience they have with the chair. I don't like the chair at all.
It's literally, it says it's the best pick under $200 because of its design and adjustment options. I think it's arguably one of the worst picks under $200. There's literally almost every pick is better than this chair under $200. The seat sits like a rock. Like you look at it and you're like, oh, that's going to be nice. You sit in it, watch out. You're going to break your tailbone. Just kidding. That's a joke, by the way. But it does sit that hard. There's literally no redeeming qualities about this chair. And again, like Ryan said, I do question a lot of things about this listing. I can't believe they've sold this many and that people just knowing being in the business of seating that anyone likes it to the point of what they're getting. So yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if this reviewer spent a lot of time in this chair or sat in it at all because they actually never give anything about their personal experience in the chair. It's just like a bunch of this is what it has. This is, what you can read off of Amazon listings. So whereas on a lot of the other picks, they do share a lot of experience. So maybe they just didn't get an opportunity to test some of the better under $200 chairs, so we'll give them that. But
let's be honest, if you did get a chance to review it, it wouldn't be here.
It. So right. And we have lots of videos, or we pick videos where we give much better picks for this price range. So there are better chairs out there.
If you're still not sure what office chair is best for you, check out our office chair comfort cheat sheet linked in the description.
So best high back office chair, the Hayworth Fern. I know, Ryan, you love this chair.
Yeah, great pick. I mean, it's an awesome high back chair for sure. I rate it S tier. So one of 3 chairs I've ever ranked S tier. Again, I'm surprised to see this pick here again. Usually these lists are going to be filled with chairs like the Sihu and like chairs that are $300 to $500 from brands that are known for paying to be on review lists. And Hayworth is not one of those brands. The Fern is an awesome, awesome chair. So yeah, you can't go wrong with this chair. Great adjustability, super comfort. The backrest, especially with the digital knit edition, you get a little bit of softness. It's very, very flexible. You can do the Russian twist like I like to do all day long. The armrests have crazy adjustability, right up there with the best armrests in the planet. So yeah, you can't go wrong with this pick in my opinion, other than it's a little bit spendy. So I don't know how it's going to be for most people.
And that's what the author says here is that it's quite expensive, and it does have a disappointing headrest. So I mean, like, that's pretty spot on. The other thing would maybe be the gap that forms if you're taller when you really stretch that seat out compared to the backrest. But I mean, it's got awesome 4-way arms. I think they're super adjustable. The seat pad's nice and comfortable. It's got a great backrest. I love the lumbar in it. So this is a solid pick right here. But yeah, I mean, I think you're right. 2 of the 3 of the top picks are chairs that are like $2,000, $1,850. So there's definitely going to be best chairs for sure.
Yeah, I mean, can you believe we've made it this far in a list and we haven't seen any branch yet?
Right,
I mean,
that's what I keep
amazing.
alluding to.
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting.
Yeah,
There's a
we'll
pick in
keep
here
going.
somewhere, I'm sure.
Okay, so number 4, best fabric office chair, Steelcase EMEA. Now, Greg, you love the EMEA. Maybe you can kick this one off.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a funny name, best fabric office
Yeah, they're
chair.
stretching a little bit to find different things to call them
They're
out
making
for.
an effort to get a good chair in the list with some SEO, but
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
they picked a good chair, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's absolutely, I mean, the bland on this one, or the negative on this one is that it's bland, and I think that's pretty much spot on. It's the most like nondescript, you just don't expect it to be that good, but it is absolutely fantastic. I love this chair. For under $1,000, it's definitely one of the best chairs I think out there. It's literally half the price of these other 2 of the top 3 picks. It's a great chair for sure. I love the lumbar. It's not super aggressive. It's got the great 4-way arms, great seat. So yeah, can't go wrong here.
You're also getting it from a major. So you're getting a 12-year warranty, awesome return policy, really fast shipping. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they said back support is simply leagues above other standard employer-issued seating. I mean, I think they're pretty much right. It's not necessarily my favorite chair out there, but it's way above kind of just those standard office chairs you're going to see in an office building. So,
Sure.
So moving on, best mesh office chair, Hinomi H1 Pro. Ryan, you did a review on this. You probably got the best idea.
For best overall mesh office chair, this is in my opinion, a pretty brutal pick after they've shown willingness to pick a good chair. I mean, this should obviously be the Aeron. If you're picking the best mesh office chair, this is a pretty easy pick. You get to put the Aeron in there for free at this pick. I get why they went with the Hinomi. It's very popular on Amazon. It's much more affordable, so more people will buy it. But if you've actually sat in that chair and used the chair, then you know it's going to fit very, very few people. The armrests are super, super wide. The seat is really big. It's just not a very good chair overall. It has some gimmicky things like the folding back and the flip. I don't love gimmicks for gimmicks. It's not very comfortable for me. It doesn't feel like a very well-built chair. I think that there's much better options if you're going to pick an overall best mesh chair. If they were going to qualify it by a price, then okay, maybe I could see that, but tough.
Yeah, I mean, the fold-down backrest to slide underneath your desk is, I don't know.
It doesn't get any closer to your desk than just pushing your chair in.
Right.
You can literally just push your chair in, and it's the same distance in
footprint.
is folding it and putting it under there.
And you don't have to fold it up. Yeah.
Right.
So one thing they said negative was the headrest is too big. I actually found that to be one of the best qualities of the chair was the big headrest. So I don't understand that. You know, dialing in the tension's finicky. I guess I don't have a disagreement there.
I remember that about the chair. It is.
So, but otherwise, I mean, I feel like this is another one, like Ryan said, this could be an Aeron. It's a pretty easy pick. You were able to pick all these other chairs. This is a weird pick for me at best mesh office chair.
Yeah, and they say that they actually used it when most other chairs got tucked away and forgotten. Believe me, this chair has gotten tucked away and forgotten. We do not sit in this chair around the office, so that says a lot. But
is it folded down right now?
It's not folded down,
all
but
right.
it's tucked away.
This chair's in the depths of the back room. It's not even in the intermediate back room. It's in the back room.
I had to go find it this morning so we could get a shot of it. Right. So so most comfortable office chair, which that's a bold statement. Not the best office, most comfortable, the Steelcase Gesture. What do you guys think?
Terrible pick for most comfortable. I mean, personally, of the top tier chairs, especially from Steelcase, I wouldn't call this the most comfortable. I'd probably say something like has the best headrest or has the most widely adjustable armrest or has a unique seat depth adjustment, a lot of things, but I wouldn't call it most comfortable because it's not even number one in its own brand, let alone across the category of chairs, I would say. I mean, they do talk about the headrest being good. The lumbar support's okay, I think, compared to the other, like Leap, which is the other top tier chair. I don't think it's any better. So I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I think maybe you're probably being a little bit too harsh compared to how most people are going to see it. It is their flagship chair. It's sold more than all their other chairs right now, and most people really, really love it. When you see 1,000 chairs like we have and you can compare it to everything, then you know kind of where its faults are. You know that it's a little bit thin in that tailbone area. You know that you feel like you're sliding forward a little bit. The backrest doesn't have the best lumbar support, but I could definitely see someone that's never had a high-end chair or any type of even mid-level chair getting this chair and thinking it's the best thing that they've ever sat in ever and never wanting to get another chair again. Steelcase makes great stuff. It has comfortable padding. It's got great arms, and the headrest is incredible. So I don't hate the pick. I mean, if you haven't tried as many chairs as we have, then I could easily see someone picking the Steelcase Gesture. I mean, they say in the thing, it's easily the most comfortable chair I've ever sat in, which I can certainly believe. If you've never sat in all the chairs that we have in the room, I can respect the pick for sure. Do I agree with Greg and I'd pick something else 100%? But I don't hate the pick. It's a good chair overall for sure.
I'll ask you this question. Just to send out to just a random person, would you feel more comfortable, or would they be more comfortable in a Leap or a Gesture? What would you feel most confident if you just randomly sent one out to a person?
Well, I would always pick the Leap. That's always been my preference for sure.
And that's kind of what I'm saying here. It's like Leap is I think, more comfortable. But yeah, Gesture is not a bad chair. I'm not trying to say it is. I mean, what is your take on it?
Well, I mean, just if we make it really practical here, we have Gestures in the office. Nobody really sits in them.
Right.
Everyone in the office here is sitting pretty much in a Leap and a Mia or some other chair that they found is personally better for them. Lamia, exactly, with the Mia seat, but yeah, the Gestures are the ones that are kind of just tucked away, which is kind of crazy. But so they said that the Gesture made them genuinely wanted to sit more in a chair. Well, the chair that does that for me is the one I'm in, the Libranovo Omni. This is their best ergonomic chair. Now, Ryan just did a video on throwing around that word ergonomic. Would you say this is the best ergonomic chair?
No. Just because of the dimensions of the adjustments and the lack of the seat depth adjustment. I think it makes it very difficult for you to even be an ergonomic chair for everyone if your adjustment range isn't conducive to someone be able to use it at any position. And for me personally, that's my biggest problem with the chair. I can't get the arms in a position to be able to use it at my desk without kind of having to just ignore the arm and work around it, which I don't love with my mousing arm. And then the seat depth adjustment not having it is going to be a problem. I get they have two different sizes, but you're going to need to fit the chair instead of allowing the chair to fit you. So do I think that it's going to be an ergonomic chair for the vast majority of people that use it? Probably. Do I think it's the best ergonomic chair? Probably not.
If anything, I mean, the Gesture probably has more features
100%.
that can make it so that it fits you better.
Yeah, I can use the Gesture in any position that I want to. So just the arms alone make that a more ergonomic chair.
It's definitely, for the price though, it's definitely a good ergonomic chair for sure. And from what the author said, I think is all true again too. It's like, why did it take so long to get something like this? I feel confident that they took all of the other chairs, really looked at feedback that people had on those chairs and created this thing. And you can see it in the softness of the way it sits. You can understand how they changed with the 3 different types of foam to make sure that it's not too soft where your tailbone is, but it is soft up in the front where your legs are, so you get good blood flow through your legs. The headrest is insane. The battery is a little weird. I know that's one of the kind of gimmicky things that probably doesn't need to be there, but it is. But I think this is a good pick for a lot of people, especially in the ergonomic range. So yeah, I don't feel like this is a bad pick at all.
Yeah, definitely super comfortable chair. I mean, they say multiple times that the electronic stuff is not a gimmick. I'm kind of more on the gimmick side of that, to be honest. Like, buttons right here. After sitting in this for months, I rarely use this at all. I would prefer to just have some kind of manual adjustment. I'm going to shut this off. I'd rather have just some manual adjustment for lumbar and not have to push a button. You can hear it still moving. But all right, we'll move on. Oh, that's the last chair. Shoot. Okay, I guess we just realized we are at the end of the list. Kind of impressed to find they actually didn't pick any gaming chairs.
Or branch chairs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or Herman Miller.
2 thumbs up on that list, honestly. This is one of the best lists we've had.
So props to them for that.
Not a scam.
Not a scam from Ryan. Greg, scam?
Not a scam.
Okay, good. So let us know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll let the Libranovo keep going here.